Let's also watch the trailer. I don't think I've watched it on stream.
Let's do it.
So the fun fact about this trailer is that I am both Gangle and the narrator.
Let's go.
It's because you're powerful like that.
Very powerful.
I am powerful like that. So this first lady that's talking is also me.
In this instructional video, you'll learn all about the ins and outs of what's going to happen in the next brand new digital circus.
That's right, team! We're working at a fast food place today, so roll up your sleeves and wash your hands, cause we got burgers to make!
Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you?
Looks like somebody doesn't have their smile on. Why don't you go into the freezer and get some patties ready?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it was freezing in there.
What were you... Who is... What's going on?
Find out in the brand new episode coming at you soon!
And then, nobody was teleported anywhere
Ever again. And there was everlasting peace. Yep, that's me.
Yeah,
with a stuffy nose. I was sick when I recorded that too.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness.
I fucking knew it. My friend tried gaslighting me into thinking the other voice wasn't yours. Nope, that's me. In the next brand new digital circus. It's just, it sounds more like me than Gangle does.
I was gonna say that one I identified actually upon watching the show. I was like, that's Vixen. That's Vixen. I don't even need to ask. I don't need to look at credits. That's just Vixen.
Yeah. Episode.
So excited to hear what you say about the episode, Vix.
Yeah, what do I have to say?
I'm Gangle.
Wind your arm
Gangle?
out
I'm
to the big
Gangle.
circle, release right at the bottom, and follow through. You got that?
You're wasting your
Bam.
time, Raggy.
Poor
Wait a
Gangle.
second.
Like this?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, okay.
She's got that
I
really
actually didn't mean to do
soft. That's
you all
something
right?
I'm gonna pause and talk over this because I got things to say.
Please
Something
do.
that people I don't think have recognized yet about the comedy mask, quote unquote, is that she doesn't necessarily sound super perky when she has it on. She's just softer. So instead of being like, I'm crying, she's just like,
Huh? It's me, Gangle. She's really soft, and she's smiling, but
it's not like a big difference, right? How do
I
you
like
do
how
a
you had to
Gangle
switch back.
impression? Start crying. At least for Tragedy Mask Gangle, it's just my normal voice, but I'm crying. Yeah, I'll turn the episode up a smidge. Hold on.
Gangle,
Oh.
why do you always gotta do this?
What? I just said it was an accident.
Unbelievable. You are
Hey,
unbelievable.
Gangle, I think I found some.
I truly do believe him, actually.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, his eyes are closed when he fucking hits her. Do you see that?
Oh my god. I did think this was a true accident. Like, he's being a little shitter about it being an accident still, of course, but like I do believe he wasn't like, yeah, I was trying to
I
break the
actually
mask,
didn't mean to
you
do
know?
that.
Yeah, his eyes are
Are you all
closed.
right, Gangle?
Oh.
Why do you always gotta do this?
What? I just said it was an accident.
Unbelievable. You are
Hey,
unbelievable.
Gangle, I think I found something you might like.
Oh, right, of course. What was I thinking?
I don't know if it'll work, but it looks about the same shape as yours.
Oh.
The best part is it's
This part's
plastic,
great.
so it won't break as easily.
They're so cute.
Try it on.
They really are.
How's it feel?
It feels normal. Like, in a good way.
Yeah, Abstragedy
right?
shippers on top for this
Yeah.
episode.
Thank you, Zubul.
Oh yeah.
I love that little animation Zubul does.
That's good, right?
Look at Zubul's
Yeah.
hand.
It's
Thank
so
you,
cute.
Zubul.
All the animation is so juicy.
It's so cute.
I didn't
So
realize like that Abstragedy was a ship before this episode. And then I was like, all right, I see where people are coming from.
See
You
where
know?
you
It
guys-
was based on like one line where when in episode 3 when Zubul says Gangle's too shy to speak up, they touch their heart and people were like, "Oh, that's such like a sweet thing, Gangle." And then of course Gangle is like the person who cares the most about Zubul getting like fucked up in episode 1.
Yeah.
I understand where the Abstragedy shippers were coming from before this point, but this is the episode that really feeds them.
Yeah.
This? You're just
The
giving away
Gangle
parts
shipping
now?
So
feeding
what if I am?
episode
I'm not
really.
giving any.
Yeah, this whole episode is, do you want to ship Gangle with anybody? Take your pick.
To
Take your
you.
pick. Fuck it.
Darn.
You can
Guess
even
you're
ship
never
him with
getting that
Tommy
unicorn
after
horn,
this
Pommy.
episode if you want to.
When did I ever say anything
Finally
like that?
spoke.
I think you'd look good with one.
Yeah, and so this new mask that Gangle has, immediately a shift in voice. So, tragedy is crying, comedy is soft, and then she's really anime when she's got the manic mask on. She immediately pitches up.
Well, it's
The manic
Did
mask?
somebody say adventure?
no.
Today's adventure is The Curse of the Violent Psychopath Butcher.
It's not canonically called the manic mask. That's just what I call it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
We had a lot of
Scary
business.
human
We were
meat
trying
is
to
all over the walls, and boy,
Manager
is
mask?
it
We were pretty
smelly.
stuck on manager.
It's up to
I love
you.
it. It's down, it rolls off the
Mask.
tongue.
Chill with the horror,
I've been calling it the
please.
manic
I
mask
really
because
don't
Makes sense.
she's having a manic this entire episode.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Was that the one made for me?
There was this awful, horrifying angel head thing, and when we tried to fight back at all, we got
He has
sent to
commentary
hell
about
where
how it
evil
lasts
souls
longer
tried
than the
to infest
comedy.
our
I think it's
bodies.
perfect.
It was bad.
Why did you think I would like that?
Well, if you're all gonna be such critics, why don't you suggest a better one?
We do. Have you not checked the suggestion box once?
Fucker.
Gonna be real, I
Fucker.
forgot we had that.
I knew it.
We have a suggestion box.
Basically, no.
Basically, no. One of my favorite line reads.
Bubble, plug that up. How about
I just want to know why
an
there's
adventure
water
where
coming
Zubo
out of
gets
that
turned
thing.
I mean, it's a pipe of some sort.
I figured it was a pillar when I
turns
first saw
beating
it.
them up.
I think that I've watched a couple people watch this episode, and when the water starts coming out, they all start like being like, "Oh, maybe it's like the coolant that's keeping the digital circus." And I'm like, I think you're overthinking it. I think that they just wanted water to come out so that Jax would slip on it in this at the end of the scene. You're overthinking it, guys.
Bubble, plug that
I
up.
think it was a gag, actually.
It's just a silly, goofy
How about an
gag.
adventure where
Silly
Zubo
moment.
gets turned into a pinata and we all take
I want
turns
to
beating
cosplay
them up.
Bubble.
That one's mine.
Who would have guessed?
It's a good Jax read. That one's mine.
Let's just have an adventure where Jax can't talk through the entire thing.
Genuinely hurtful.
Good.
Can
Love
we
that little
maybe
Jax
pick
shimmy.
one that's
Very cute.
more normal?
Well, I don't know what's normal to you people. Let's have one where we all work at a fast food place. Is that normal?
Who wrote that?
Here's something I want to comment on. Who wrote that? We don't know. And I've seen a lot of people say, I think it's Gangle, but no, because I don't think so. Because Gangle is like, oh yeah, that sounds pretty normal, which implies that she did not write it. She has commentary on it, but it doesn't seem like she wrote it. Otherwise, she'd be like, oh yeah, I suggested that. It's pretty normal. But that's not what she says.
I
She just
think,
says, oh yeah. And here's the other thing you have to think of, okay? He forgot that they had this suggestion box. It could very easily be someone who's not here anymore who wrote it.
Yeah, it could easily. I think some people thought it might be Gangle because the way she replies does imply she could be being a little bit coy about it, especially with other people speaking of being like fucking fast food.
She could be like just being coy, but I don't get that impression from
never-
the take of mine that they chose for this. I don't think so.
I don't think it is, mostly because also, knowing the whole context of the episode, that was obviously a life at the end she wanted to escape. We can at least say she probably didn't fucking like being a fast food manager long term. Why would she be like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's do
that sounds great.
I'm going to suggest that personally, actually. I want to put myself through that again.
You guys want to hear my theory?
Okay.
Do we?
You do. I think Kane put it in the box and is like playing it up like he didn't. Because I think it's almost an exact mirror of how Gangle's life went. And that leads into the whole medical theory because I think
Okay.
the end of the episode is actually happened to Gangle.
Okay.
Okay. That's a pretty good theory, actually, because
Right.
also,
You're kind of level-headed. I'm surprised by you. Good job. Great job.
I mean, and also, wow, Kane really throws this together pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So if he didn't have it at least slightly pre-prepared, I mean, it's pretty impressive how fast he gets it together.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive. You're saying.
No saying.
Yeah, I don't think it was Gangle's suggestion. Either you're right, Myth, and like Kane planted that suggestion, or I'm right and it's one of the old abstracted people who put it in a long time ago and just didn't live long enough to see their suggestion actually get used.
It'd be really cute in a sad way if Queen was the one that put in the session and Kinger got excused because this was his dead wife's suggestion.
I think it was Dobby Dog.
Okay.
Dobby Dog gets name dropped in this episode, not verbally, but in the background. And why would Dobby Dog get name dropped unless they had some connection to this adventure?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's my theory.
I like that. That's
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Great! That means today's adventure is an honest, hard day's work at Spudsy's restaurant chain. And you can be the shift manager.
You did not just make that today's adventure.
That's right. You've shown enough leadership skills today to be the perfect shift manager. Of course. I'm already getting tons of ideas. That was weird.
Well, see you guys when it's over.
Again?
I'm not gonna be a wage
Pissed.
slave for fun.
Oh, I know. I could sit this one out, and Zubul could take my place.
What? That's not how that works.
Great idea, Kinger. It'll be nice to have you back on board, Zubul.
What? Are you kidding me? I'm not just gonna be forced into this stupid adventure.
You can shut up now.
You can shut up now.
I think I might be able to give it a swing. Being a shift manager was my job at one point.
Then,
Yeah, like that would be a weird thing for her to say if she suggested the fast food adventure.
Yeah, no,
Right?
I completely see what you're saying now that you pointed it out. Like the more it goes on, like it would feel abnormal for her to be the one that suggested it.
Yeah, if she's like, I wrote the suggestion, I guess I can give it a swing. Like, weird thing to say.
what are we waiting for? Get your non-slip shoes ready, because we're going to Spudsy's.
Slips, dies, get fucked. Stupid rabbit. I do love how this is both McDonald's and KFC at the same time. Yeah, so for those who don't know what I'm talking about, up here, Dobby Dog. It says it's behind chat. Let me turn off chat for a second. Dobby Dog, up here. It's kind of hard to see in this shot. But there is a face on this, and it is the little dog who is abstracted, who you can see in the hallway in episode 1.
Oh, look at that.
So I feel like Dobby Dog is the only character who has any attachment to this establishment. So maybe it was him who suggested it way back before he abstracted.
That would be very cool.
That's my theory.
Well, I guess I should get into manager mode and get us all kicked off. And with that out of the
Gangle
way,
knows what's up.
let's get to work, guys.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
Oh, no. We can't have anything like that going on around here.
What are you gonna do about it, though?
I'm calling upper management.
I love her little fucking flip phone.
Love
Look,
her-
it's got a little pig on it.
I love her flip phone, and I love the way she like puffs out her ribbon chest in the fucking manager shirt.
The hilarious thing about her wearing this shirt is remembering that she's just ribbons underneath.
It's so good.
Meow.
Look at the bees. He was, that cool bee he drew last episode? He's practicing his bees.
Oh my god, he is practicing his bees. Look
He's
at
practicing his
him.
bees, and this one is the fucking Barry Bee movie bee. This
He's
one
gonna
right
get
here.
his bees down, little guy.
I don't know if you guys also checked out any of these books in the back.
I
but
did
there's-
actually. We were trying to zoom in on them, but either our PC was not cooperating, but we were like enhance, and it was just too blurry for our particular enhancings to see at the time.
Well, one says egg. There's one that says Matt Pat Theory. There is a Murder Drones reference in here.
Very cute.
I think it's called like Assault Droids or something. Very cute.
Hello?
Egg was the one I made out first time. That Pat's fucking hilarious, though.
Da boss. Kane is da boss. With a little hat emoji.
He's the biggest boss that makes no love the
We have
room.
a punishment waiting for them at the end of the day if they do a terrible job.
Wait, what?
A terrible
Motivation!
job.
That's what my adventures have been missing. Great idea, Gangle. I'll be sure to make something truly awful awaiting your rotten employees.
Why would you do this?
It's called a manic episode, and you're getting 3 more seasons. Anyway, Jax, it's your job
I
to
love
set up
her
the drink
face when she
station,
says
make me coffee
anyway.
and iced tea, and fill the ice cream machine, so get to it.
Something I was really worried about was that I wouldn't
This
give
is
the
really
animators enough to
weird.
work with. But they did a great job. There's
They-
so much going on with Gangle's expressions and movements.
Completely killed it. Gangle's expressing changing during this episode over and over again. It's one of the delights of it, honestly.
So here's another theory, all right? Orbs Man. I think this is one of Kane's earliest NPCs.
Okay.
Look at this guy. He's low
Look at him.
poly as fuck.